Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and see this video message. In this video, I am going to explain what is Godi media in India and their functioning. Content for this video I given in the description through my blogspot Shadow Cabinet of India. You can go through and study. The term Godi is a Hindi word that means lap or lapdog, which is intended to convey the idea that these outlets are seen as being too close to the government. The term Godi media was coined by Raman Magasai Award winner journalist Travis Kumar of ex-junior journalist NDTV. It is called embedded journalism, which means media is liable and favors government. He inherently spoke of the lap of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government and its lapdogs. Prominent among Godi media channels are pro-BJP and RSS news outlets are English television channels Republic TV, Times Now, India Today and CNN News 18 and Hindi TV channels G News, ABB News, WATCHDOG, India TV, Sudarshan News, News Station, News Nation and News 24 India. Besides these channels, there are many more news and at least 18 Hindu religious channels in regional language across India that promote the agenda of the Hindutva forces to establish a Hindu Rashtra and impose Hindi as the national language all over the plural, multi-religious, multicultural and multilingual country of 140 crores of India. Godi media is powerful in India just because of Indians' trust on media, and media tells to people's interest news without any solid proof. According to data from Statistia, the top 5 English news television channels watched across India is Week 10 of 2022 by weekly viewership were Times Now, Republic TV, India Today, CNN, News 18 and beyond. Godi media covers the loopholes and wrongs of government, distract public from real issues, even set agenda for winning election for ruling party due to fear and favors. For the last 10 years, Godi media anchors have been in the Prime Minister Modi's service, casting journalism in the gutter in the process. The Godi media factory does not produce questions for the government. It manufactures weapons to target those who do ask questions, calling them traitors or terrorists. We should remember the opposition took too long to understand the power wielded by Modi's media. Prior to 2014, we believed TV journalism was haunted by the host of no money. News channels owners who usually were not journalists were running out of funds and the business model was flawed. Everything was done in the hope of gaining TRPs. The alternative was shutting down the channels entirely. This chunk of Godi media, which consists of nearly a dozen 24 national and regional TV news channels, is infamous for biased reporting and fanning communal hatred in society. Their journalists and anchors routinely engage in spreading fake news and causing hatred towards the country's 200 million Muslim community and Islam. They in fact nourish Islamophobia. As someone rightly remarked, the Indian media is not doing journalism but waging a jihad holy war against Muslims. It acts like hyenas. On one hand, Godi media channels demonstrate a clear bias against the country's low-caste Hindus, the poor and the less privileged and weaker section of the society. On the other, they promote the agenda of the Hindutva forces, including the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, its ruling political wing Bharatiya Janata Party and its National Democratic Alliance, partners in the government as well as their leaders. They also favor the rich and powerful and promote their interest. A self-satisfied Arnab Goswami is the exemplar of the TV anchor who has poisoned political debate in India. His shows are brawling affairs where up to 10 guests shout at once, with Goswami's own voice bellowing self-righteously above them all. A cheerleader for the BJP, his brand of nationalism is crude, although his diction is polished, and he has yet to make an utterance that he does not himself regard as irrefutable. Much of India's television and print media kowtows as does Goswami to Modi's vision of the country. Godi media has developed such a model. It runs in the name of journalism, but its product has no connection to journalism. If you look at all Godi media houses, they now tend to horsey up to the government and be spokesperson for the party. Many in the media sector refuse to publish stories that criticize Modi, the BJP, or those close to the ruling establishment. Whenever Modi government is displeased with the kind of coverage they have got in the news, the response is use the agencies for intimidation. People are learning that Godi media may position itself as patriotic, but it's not actually good for the democratic India. No wonder what they dish out is Hindutva agitprop in line with the agenda of the ruling BJP RSS campaign, which wins them votes. Role of media is to show the truth, criticize government and her faulty policy, apathy, maladministration, unearth corruption, being voice of weakers, unvoiced vulnerables, but embedded journalism, go in lap of government instead. But Godi media has developed such a model. It runs in the name of journalism, but its product has no connection to journalism. Bible talks about Godi media in Jeremiah chapter verse 9 and 3. The Lord Jesus Christ says, these people, that is Godi media, are like soldiers who have readied their bows. Their tongues are always ready to shoot out lies. They have become powerful in the land, but they have not done so by honest means. Indeed, they do one evil thing after another and do not pay attention to me. Yes.